where we click first on the software and click a general model. This video is we just use simple calculation foundation. Firstly, we click save and create the file name for the calculation analysis that we are going to create, which the name is foundation column analysis. Click save, and then we move to foundation plan. Click the foundation plan, and there is showing the data input pane with the column position, the X, Y, and Z. And then we click further. There is many setup there, and then we click linear grid setup. For the grid origin, for the unit is we choose feet, and for the origin X, Y, Z, we are going to put 0. For the spacing is 20 and spacing Z is 30. And for the number of lines, we are going to use 0, 2, 1, and 0. And for the grid setup, grid direction is X. Show grid is we click yes, and then we are going, the grid line is showing after we click yes, and then we going to linear grid table and click generate, and then it is showing the grid line that we already create. And then we move to tools, and we click add support to add the column for each grid, and then the column position is already filled while we put the add support there. Then we move to column dimension, and for the shape we choose we click rectangular for each of them, and then for the column length is 1 feet, and the column width also is 1 feet. And then we click home, and then click save. Then we move to pedestal and anchor bolt, and we click yes to consider pedestal to each of the support that we already put there. And then for the pedestal height, we change to 3 feet. And for the pedestal length, we click to 2 feet, and width also same with the width is 2 feet. After that, we move to load and factor, where showing the load description tree. And then for the load case 1, for the load title, we choose dead load. And for the load case type is we click for the primary. And for the loading type, there is so many options, but we choose for the dead load. And then click add. After that, we move to load case 2, which is load title live load, and the load case type is still primary. And for the loading type, we click for the live load, and then click add. After that, we click save, and then click for the load case 1, right click, and then add column reaction load. And then for the unit, we change to kit. For the fx, we put 10, And for the FY, we put negative 50. And then click add. For the second direction is we still use keep for the unit, and for fx is 10, and for the fy is negative 200. And then click at other place to ensure the value is added and click add. And then for moving to load case 2, right click, and then for the unit is keep. We only put the fy value, which is negative 100, and then click and click add. After that, we are going to let case 1, click for the reaction, and click for the assign to selection, click for the support 1, click for the support 1, support 2, support 4, and support 5, and then click assign to get the reaction for the first reaction, and then the second reaction, click reaction support 3 and support 6, and then assign to selection, click assign, and we can see the second reaction already added at the support. And then we move to live load, where assign to view, and click assign. Click first for the reaction, assign to view, and then click assign, where we can see all the supported is added with the live load reaction. And then we move to generate load combination. At this load combination table, we choose SCE 7-10, and then we can see all the information for the service load combination, and then we click generate load combination, and then OK. After that, for the ultimate load combination with all the information, we click generate load combination, and then we click OK. We can see all the load combination that form after we put all the data before, and click analyze. You can see the dead load with the live load for each of the support and the analysis that came out. That's all for the video Staad Foundation.